Oh, my bad. I was just rocking out to the intro. I thought I was in an elevator somewhere. All right. Chambers boss Eddie K. What is happening with you? Sappening, otherwise known as Holy Smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Steve Mountain RC. Let's go. Just hanging out. We're going to play around with a 64 millimeter Viper a little bit. John, what's going on? Tim Smith, Dad in here. Yep, there he is. What up? This Tuesday, I'm going to be a guest on the Urban Legend YouTube channel. So check that out. Rodeo Pilot, what's going on? Cleaning off a little bit of a print. And then in a little bit, I'm going to probably get into that plane. I'm going to find the manual. I clean my office, so I'll never find it now. Jay Huff, what's happening? Craig Beaven, Francis. Oh, no. Yeah, the weather's kind of not great. Jeff from Lower Alabama. Nice. Making dashboards. I probably could have cut that a little more. Ute. There it is. Last Monday, I actually had my real flight going. And so I hopped in at the Wild Bill show and got to fly with some of you guys. And that was a lot of fun. I think I'll do that again. And I also think that we should form up formation style in front of the guy who's on the camera. Whoever he's got the thing on should be in the back of the pack, and we'll like warbird up. Let's do it. Oh no, Eddie, no. Oh man. Spring comes this week. Good. It's just a little top. It's not the whole piece, but that's all I need to dress up that Travelall. I took my Creighton to the skate park on Friday and had a blast. I've been hanging out at the Urban Legend RC channel, and they've got me thinking about my bashers again. And so I took out my Creighton, went to the skate park, had a great time. I still got it, but not like when I was doing it all the time. But we get along all right. I get along all right. I think I'll do that again. Keith, what's up, dude? Thank you, man. Keith got some of those Kristen Eagle battery tray deals as well. Oh, man. That stinks. I hadn't seen him for a while, but he used to be here a lot. I saw, what's up, Victor? Did you guys see the twin 50 millimeter Horton German jet 3D print video? I was kind of sick. They didn't say one word in the whole video, though. So I don't know if there's files for that or what. But I think I told Dad this a long time ago. I think it's the Avro Vulcan. But I want a big, slow, stupid, high alpha thing. I think it would be fun. 80 millimeter F22. You can't hardly go wrong with an F22. You can't go wrong. I'm going to try to find this manual, dudes. There we go. On last week's episode, I didn't have the juice to do it. But this week we do. So I got my stand if I need it. Change the shot just a little, maybe. Okay. I actually raced Saturday, just a couple qualifiers. I didn't want to stay all day. We're going to rip through a setup is what we're going to do. And I'm going to play with that AS3X stuff, plus stuff. Easy. I just need to grab a battery. And I'm just going to set up the radio before I bind it. Turbine F16. That's what's up, Victor. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try it out. Viper 64. How do I already have flight modes? Nah, man, I haven't. I'm pretty much Spectrum, you know what I mean? They raiding? We're getting ready to set up a plane. I can't remember where I left off last time, so I'll probably Chastity. I'll probably start over on this setup. We'll get out of here and come see y'all. I was telling them I'll be on the show Tuesday night. You guys got me to dust off my bashers, dude. I took the Creighton to the to the skate park this weekend. Sergeant J, what up? All right, I'm just gonna do my thing. Thumbs up, dudes. You guys got to come over to Urban Legend RC channel and hang out with us on the show. Sergeant J, there's so much to talk about. I'm really looking forward to the show. I hope you guys get some questions up. Dude, I've been 3D printing like crazy, building a lot of crawler kits. I raced 2-wheel drive, buggy, and short course yesterday. I'm getting ready for 8-scale season outside. I got the Losi RTR Truggy, which is dynamite out of the box. It's like a Creighton on a diet. First race with it, I got second place. I'm just saying. And I got a Typhon 6S. I just ordered a bunch of stuff to get it going so I can race a buggy on the cheap this year outside. So there's going to be a lot to talk about Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, you guys got to come over and check it. Yeah. If you guys are all here, who's there? Smash the like. Those guys are doing it. If you guys are into bashers, man, I tell you guys, I really can't wait to talk about y'all with y'all, because I think you're really doing those comparison videos. They do well. They do well. YouTube's a vicious person, but there's some things that if you do it and do it right, they shine through the rest of it. There's a lot of content out there these days. We're spoiled. When I think about, if you look at some of the posts that we just scroll past now, if you were to see that a few years ago, it would have blown your mind. We're spoiled. Like, anybody know Kamikaze RC? I mean, this dude is doing crazy stuff. Backwards, on the roof, off a tree, off a fence. Crazy. And we're just so used to it. Like, we're spoiled. Like, you see something dope, give it a like. You know what I mean? No matter who makes it. Seriously, RC Hotspot, what's up, man? I enjoyed your comparison video on the Creighton 6S and the Corrali thing. Yeah. And listen, the thing about being real is being real fun. Like, if you out there and you're having a good time doing it, you win, regardless of how many people are watching it. You know, regardless. Your crew, check my RC truck playlist out if you haven't. I haven't done a lot of basher stuff lately, but I sent that Super Baja Ray, and there's some 6S Creighton videos that I'm sent. You know, I sent it some. Oh yeah, and we're spoiled rotten. That there's a lot of content out there that's really crazy good, and I think we're just. I'm saying the same thing. We're so used to seeing dope content now that I think we pass it over. So, man, if there's anything you like, hit that. It's free for the content creator to hit the like, man. Hit the like. Yeah, boss. You know, and you guys know me. I'm an airplane guy. I got into the bashers. And I think I got a little bit tired of working on the bashers because it took away from my airplane time. And crawlers found me by accident. We'll talk about it. We'll go back through it all, man, on Tuesday. What's up, Meat Servo? Mouse 213, J-Man, RC Hotspot, Fred McCauley. Are you local, dude? I got some planes, man, but we should email. I'd get rid of some, I suppose. So do you guys remember me setting up flight modes, or was it like, we're just going to start over, man. We're just going to bind up from scratch because I want to know. I forget where I left us off with this thing. We'll call this 6 acro right now, even though I already have a airplane. Data will be reset. We're just going to go from scratch. Last time we had to quit in the middle of it because my radio, 1 aileron, 1 flap. I'm sure that's what it says. Yep. Dual rates, throttle cut, that kind of thing. We're just going to set up the whole deal right now. F mode. Put it on the B switch right now and regular. That way it's ready when you get there. I don't need to mess with any of that, I don't think. We're going to go to dual rates. Rates and Expo. Let's go. I like it on the F switch. If you go with the preset, obviously it's going to go wherever it wants to go. It's always 10% Expo. They don't call out 3 rates, but we're going to do 3 rates. Just going to rip through it. Aileron, boom. 10% Expo. We split the difference, so we're going to go 85. Some of the books are starting to call out 100, 70, and 50% throw instead of 185, 70. Yeah, we're going to set up safe tonight. We're just setting up the whole thing from scratch right now. It won't take too long. We'll get into that fun stuff with safe. Forward programming. I still got to do throttle cut. Switch F. All the rates on 1 switch. What's up, Kenny? Radio programming is not too bad. I do have I think a pretty all right video on showing you how to do the flight modes. And I think what happens sometimes is there's so much to look at on these screens, but you really don't have to mess with too much of it. Like the 0, 1, and 2 under the switch, I never mess with that with the cursor. Physically do it on the radio. Otherwise, you'll find yourself wondering why things aren't working. And you'll end up redoing your whole setup after you finally give up wondering why it's not going. 85. Boom goes the dynamite. All right, one more surface rudder. F. 10. On the Expo. 10. 85 for the middle. Man, I was hoping to fly this weekend too, and it was nasty. I was ready to do it. I had to run errands. I took a little time off to run errands on Friday, and so it was nice. And during school, when kids would have been at school, I went by the skate park because I was like, This would be a good chance to do it. H. There it is. Throttle cut set. There's no flaps on. There is flaps on this. It's the Sportic's done flaps, you big dummy. All right, so let's set up flaps. Minus, yep. I feel like I did this. D. Okay. Minus 100. We'll have this dude dialed in a minute. Minus 100. And that's going to be 0 with very little mix, 2%. And then this is going to be position 2 is going to be 100 positive. I got to hook up the elevator linkage. I think this was 3%, 2 seconds. Done. I mean, let's bind this joint. It's already been bound, I believe. So I really should turn this into no RF. Blinky, blinky. Bind. Only wiggled once, so safe hasn't been done. Left, up, right, throttle cut. AS3X working after running up 25%. Let's hook up this elevator. Hinges are nice and loose. Let's get this dude on that thing real quick. We're spoiled on these too, because these things are like dialed in out of the box, man. Let me get some needle nose for those. Links. Damn. They have bowling pliers, which are absolutely fantastic. And I have some somewhere. There it is. Receiver contains a preloaded smart model file. If you do the smart model file, you still have to set up your AS3X and safe, right? I don't want any help. I want to do it myself on this one. All right, 2 elevators get hooked up, and this is where you make sure you like them. Even Stevens. Gosh, how do they get it so right out of the box, man? I'm not just saying that, but it's like people are spoiled where they get a plane, and now if it's not perfect, they think something's wrong with it. We're just all spoiled because these dudes come dialed. There we go. That's not a lot of elevator, but it's enough. All right, we're going to set up safe. What's up, Reitza? Those lights are bright, right? Deep in the heart of Texas. Okay. That's it on the radio. I mean, the call outs anyway. CG, they say 80 plus or minus 5. We'll see what we think about that in a minute as well. All right. Let's get into safe. We're going to forward programming. Forward programming. Gyro settings. Safe select. Safe select is off. So we're going to turn it on. Now it's on. Safe select channel inhibit. This is flight mode 1. I got my B switch on 2. And I'm putting it on aux 7, which is going to be the B switch in this case. Formerly known as aux 2. And then when I flip into the other modes, I get what I need. Perfect. Man, on a bind and fly, it is so easy. There's no fixed adjustable stuff to mess with. And on a jet, there's not a lot. Wow. How is that only that much? That's it. You can hear it. You don't see it do a lot, but it's doing it. When you put it upside down, you can really tell. Okay. It's that simple. Safe is done. Not much to do unless you... Do I have to reset it to mess with the nose wheel? Let's see. Because legit, it's done, bro. It's done. Advanced menus. Let's see what's up with that. Other settings. Okay. Factory reset and fail save. That's all there is. All right, dudes. Stop lock release rate. I don't even know what that is. Oh, so on a bind and fly, you're able to actually mess with the gains now in AS3X. 38, 44, and 22 is what I got on this one. So what, man? But that's an AS3X Plus receiver. Is it because I did my own setup on it instead of letting it do the flash itself? Stop lock release rate. No, I didn't factory reset it because I want to see what a bind and fly is like. Stop lock rate. I don't know what that is, dude. Stop release rate. Huh. The nose wheel settings. I mean, they're locked in with the rudder. I guess this isn't a plus. I thought it was. And again, I didn't want to reset it if I didn't have to. To be honest, I'm so happy with AS3X and safe. The rest of this stuff could miss me completely, but I just want to know how to work it. What's that frame rate screen? I appreciate what it all can do, but it's too much for most new people. $20 channels. I mean, you want people to be confident about what they're doing. I don't want to factory reset it, but I'm gonna. Let me write down what the damn gains are since I'm gonna reset it. I'm gonna put them back the way they were. This is why I wanted to play with this. What's up, Kelly? $38, $44, $22. Back. Stop lock release rate. 35s. Yeah, it's a plus receiver. But I'm wondering if Where's this nose wheel deal at? I probably have to factory reset it to get it, is what I'm thinking. So I guess I will. Let's do it then. Other settings, factory reset. Bind it. Let's put it on its wheels. That's crazy. Configuring. This should give us the nose wheel business, though. Throttle cut's still set. Forward programming. Here we go. First time setup. Yes. Make sure the model's good to go. Continue. 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 Gain channel select. Don't need any of that. I guess you do. Aux 7B. Next. Apply that joint. Boom. Receiver rebooting. Boo-yah. Return to forward programming. Now it's going to be, should be first time safe setup. Yep. First time safe setup. FM channel. Aux 7B. Next. Flight mode channel must be configured. Just done it. Boom. Continue. Select the desired flight mode. Okay, fine. Next. Yep. Wobble. Next. Zeros on level model. Capture. Attitude. Zeros are always good to go. 60, 40, 50 on the safe. We're going to turn it on. Self-level angle demand. Next. Apply. Rebooting. Double twitch. Got safe in. Return to forward programming. Gyro settings. AS3X settings. Here's the nose wheel business now. AS3X settings. AS3X gains. Fixed adjustable. I'm going all the way down there to fixed adjustable. Flight mode 1. Fixed. 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 Flight mode 2. Fixed. 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 Flight mode 3. Fixed. 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 Next. I ain't messing with no heading gain. Nothing like that. Stop lock rate. I'm not messing with it. Okay, cool. So we can go back to AS3X gains. 40, 50, 60 by default. My safe's not on, I don't think. I'm going back real quick. No, that's fine. 40, 50, 60. We'll leave one at 40, 50, 60. And then we're going to do the other one the way it said, 38, 44, 22 on the yaw. That ain't nothing. Apparently that's how it came. So, and then 40, 50, 60 default, the book, and then that one's going to be safe. Safe settings, angle limits. And that's just what it is. Yeah. Let's check it. It's not going to go, is it? Safe mode. Self-level angle demand. It looks a little different than it used to. Hand launch assist. Okay. Everything's looking good. We'll do the nose wheel in a minute. Bro. Come on, no way. It's wrong. Got to recheck those stupid directions, y'all. After you let this thing rebind, factory reset, recheck your directions. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're starting all the way over. God bless America. I mean, there's not a way to do it without redoing it all. I guarantee. My fault. Okay. Servo setup. Son of a gun. Reverse it. Aileron. Now it's right. Up is up. Right is right. Son of a gun, dude. Now, this is important. You're not done because the safe is still going to be wrong until you factory. I can try relearn, see if it works. Yeah, I don't want no radio link, though. I mean, we know safe is wrong there. Let's see if relearning it will do it. It should be a rebind, though, to be honest. But let's see if it does it. Aux output settings. Let's see what that is. Too many options, bro. Frame rate, initiate receiver bind mode. Do that and see. Apply the bind. Click to bind. There's a lot more you can do in forward programming than you used to be able to. It's kind of interesting. Left, up, right. Still wrong. We'll try the relearn deal, though. I'm gonna, if I can find it. AS3X settings. Capture gyro gains. Nah. This has to be factory reset. There's just no way around it. That's fine. Okay, factory reset. Because we have the wrong correction. If you leave the plane alone, bind and fly, it's fine. It's the factory reset. I didn't double check the flight controls. Exactly. Reversing the radio before you set AS3X to safe. But the thing, it was right. It was right till I factory reset it, which makes it like an off-the-shelf deal. Yeah, I know how to do it, y'all. I'm just talking through this new safe stuff. AS3X Plus. So, yeah, the controls are right, but the correction is not. So we're factory resetting. No big deal. Okay. Which is a new bind on what they assume is a correct setup. It's my fault it wasn't correct. I don't even know why they ever asked you to reverse the gear in the first place. I think it was just because of where the switch was, which none of that matters to me because I can see what it's doing. Forward programming, here we go. Gyro settings, first time setup. We're doing it again. Make sure the model's been configured, including wing type, all these things that I say all the time. It was my fault. I assumed it would still be the same. Set the model level, hit continue, boom. Set it on its nose, hit continue, boom. Orientation, confirmation once again, hit continue, continue. Gain channel select. This is where you're going to tell it what switch it's on. It says gain channel inhibit. Scroll it over to, in my case, aux7B, formerly known as aux2. Next, apply. Receivers rebooting. When you download the profile from either Horizon or in the radio, or when it asks you to do it here, the safe part's still not done. You still have to do it. And it puts the dual rates on 3 individual switches, which is fine, but I don't like it that way. I like it on one switch. And I think if you're talking to new people, if Safe wants you to be in 100% full rate when you flip it on, asking a new person to have to keep track of where 3 switches are is silly. Return to forward programming. Gyro settings. First time safe setup. FM channel. Used to, it would kind of remember it, but now you're doing it again. No problem. aux7B, formerly known as aux2. Confirm it. Scroll to next. Before setting up a flight mode channel must be configured. We already did that. Continue. Select the desired flight mode switch position to adjust settings for each flight mode. Okay. AS3X gains must be tuned and active and safe. Flight modes to reduce wobble. Level model capture attitude. Zeros has always worked for me. I don't mess with most of this stuff. Safe mode. I got the switch where I want it. I'm going to uninhibit it. Go self-level angle demand. And that's cool. Next, hit apply. Return to forward programming. Double twitch. Ding, 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 ding. It should be right now as well. So we're going to gyro settings again. Now we're going to go AS3X settings. AS3X gains, but I'm going to go down to fixed adjustable first because they default to adjustable and I want them all fixed. The only adjustment is down from wherever your default is or wherever you set it is. And I don't want that. So I go fixed on all 3 modes, on all 3 axes, which make for 9 times. I'm not messing with the heading gain at this time. Stop lock. No thanks. I'm good. Going back. So now we're going to AS3X gains. We're going to set them up the way the book had them. So that is safe. This is the default. And then I'll let this one be what the call outs were. 38. Because I wrote them down from the, which I did find it interesting that now you can play with the gains on the bind and fly. And then 22 on the yaw. It's interesting. Okie doke. Back. Now we're just going to go ahead and check safe real quick because I'm sure it's right. It is. It's right. So that's a left roll. And the right aileron is up to achieve level for the plane. Safe is now correct. Yep. And the yaw is really low on this one. On safe. And AS3X is not going to show yet because let me get out of here. Wow. That is a ton on 40, 50, 60. No, that's safe. That's safe. This is 40, 50, 60, and this is way less. This is the default. Man. It's working. It's working. I see why they cut them down. All right, so we're going into mess with the nose wheel now. Yeah. Throttle cut. All right, we're going to gyro settings, nose wheel. Let's mess with the nose wheel for once. Nose wheel channel. Do you have to spread this to another channel? Gear, flap, aux 7, aux 8, but it's tied in. You got to split it off. Retract channel inhibit, retract position extended. Interesting. This is, I'm only doing this to learn what it's about. Like, I do not need the complexity in my life. I'm telling you. I do have an extra channel. Can't see nothing. The gear channel. Well, I mean, that's what I wanted to do tonight, was play with this. Once you've done it, it's not bad. You just have to do it. And it offers you more than you need. I'm telling you, if you don't want any of if you don't care about safe because you don't use it anyway, then just bind it up and you're going to have AS3X and you can walk away. Now, this lead may not be long enough. Let's see. You got to be. I'm plugging in the nose wheel steering by itself. I don't have the slack for it. Son of a gun. That's all right. That's a male to male. It's not quite enough to get it there. I'm going to go find an extension. I just want to see what it's about. I don't need it. I'm so happy with Safe and AS3X. I don't need it. Throw Expo on it, for goodness sakes. If you don't like it. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. And I think Safe is great. And I think since it's free, why not? And I want to learn it. So that's why I'm doing it, is for the community, not for me. All right. So we're going to put this nose wheel channel, we're going to make it gear channel. Let's get the polarity wrong. Just kidding. Just kidding. Now, because this doesn't have landing gear, is this gonna not work for me because of this being on the gear switch? Heat's coming off. It's definitely not tied to the retract channel. No. Extended delay. Nah. Learn travel. Reverse is off. These have to be mixed together. You will assign the channel. In regular gain channel, aux 7. Yeah, the front wheel has a steering servo. Same as the gain channel, or you got to mix it? Rate gain. We're completely messed up here, boy. Learn travel. I don't think this is going to like being on the gear switch. Let's go to channel assign real quick. Just get all the way out. This has to be mixed. I mean, how can it not? Mix 1. I bet that's what you got to do. Why would you want a new person messing with this? What's up, Fly 327? All right, let's just see. Channel assign. Gear. Aux 32. It's the rudder channel, though. There we go, rudder. Let's see what happens now. So you got 2 rudders. There we go. It's tied to the rudder now. So yeah, that's great. Cool. Okay. All right. This is for y'all. I do not need it at all. All right, here we go. Now we're going to forward programming. Yeah, throttle cut. Thank you. And then we're going to mess with the nose wheel, I guess. Learn travel. Okay. Maximize rates for this channel. Move channel to both extremes, then select apply to record the range of travel. Okay. Retract channel. We're not messing with that right now. We've already learned travel, so we can go next. Now here's our gains. Priorities at 180. Let's see. That's safe right there. And that's my default. That's clean. And then this is the, okay. Tries to fight the rudder. It should just be the nose wheel, though, not the rudder too, right? Rate gain. Is that what I'm doing? Let's play with it. It's cranking rate gain up to 80. Can't tell the difference. Take it back down to 0. Heading gain. I suppose that's what you're after on this. For the nose wheel, I'm going 77. Why doesn't it seem like it's doing much? Okay. It doesn't do it in safe. In safe, it stays pretty tame. How many guys we got in here? 42. All right. Man, that's crazy. Dudes. That's interesting. All right, cool. That's the heading gain. So now that I'm out of safe, let's go back to, let's turn that way down to 0. Now we're going to go to rate gain. Let's crank that up again now that I'm out of. Okay, that's probably what you want. And somebody was saying low numbers. I can see why guys would like this. Is there, why couldn't you use this on a tail wheel as well? Why couldn't you? I'm going to put it on 11. I don't think you need any heading gain. 11 seems a little more realistic, so to speak. That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty cool. And in safe, you really don't have much at all, which is typical. That's how safe seems to always work. I'm actually pretty pumped to try this out. Once you get over learning how to do it, it's cool. That's safe. There's plenty of nose wheel and safe. Plenty there and less there. That's cool. So I've got one mode on all of the nose wheels at 11%, but one of the flight modes is the 38, 44, 22, less than the default 40, 50, 60. So I've got 38, 44, 22, 11% rate gain on the nose wheel, 40, 50, 60, 11% rate on the nose wheel, and then safe, default safe, 11% rate on the nose wheel. I never mess with the gain sensitivity. It's at 1. Heading window defaults to 50%, and that's where I'm leaving it. And for now, I'm going to leave the heading gain alone also. And we'll see what this is about, man. We'll see what this is about. Rick Taylor sets his priorities closer to 100. I get it. I really do want to leave it as much close to default as possible, just to know. And we don't have retracts on this plane, so I'm not going to worry about the extended and whatever, all that. Cool. We got it. Right on. Nose wheel channel rudder. I was able to make the 5-gear channel a second rudder channel. That's cool. Nice. Exactly. Eddie nailed it. If it were a retract nose wheel, you could keep it from moving when retracted. Yes. And I will have to do that sometime too. I wanted to play with this the way with this one. Safe. A lot of AS3X, default AS3X. I can dig it. Neat. So if you want to mess with the nose wheel and you got retracts and flaps, you're going to need an 8-channel receiver. It seems. Wouldn't you agree? All right, I'm turning this off. I'm going to name this because I'm going to use that one. Come on. I'm going to name this one. This is the 64 millimeter Viper. Suspension, not retracts. Model name. This is where I wish you could tell it. Let's see. Real 64. Viper. I think the rates should all still be set up. We're going to check it. Oh, yeah. Everything is good. Neat. Cool. I know I complain, man, a little bit about the complexity sometimes. It's pretty cool, though. You just don't have to do as much stuff as it offers you. If you have thrust reverse, that's another channel. Yeah. Is it, though? Is it? Jim Jum. Yeah, I'll post that. It'd probably be hat cam style. Is it another channel, though? It is, isn't it? Because where else would it be? Yeah, it would have to be, right? Now, if I didn't do the nose wheel, I probably could have done it, right? Bro, I'm just curious now. Let me see again. All right, radio on. Snow melted, but it snowed today, but just not enough to stick. It was just windier than hell. All right. The lights on this thing are amazing. I can't wait to fly this little dude. Yeah, I know. Let's see. What I'm looking for here is like a Firma programming menu. It's right there. We're going for it. Enter menu. Step 1, hold up elevator and left aileron for 5 to 10 seconds. And you do that, and then it says step 2, up and right aileron for 5 to 10 seconds. Huh. Flight mode, fixed wing, brake type, disabled. You scrolled it. Oops. You toggle down to it, and you're going for reverse. Brake type, reverse. This is working, at least here in the avian programming menu. Now, stick down a brake force. What do you do in brake force? 7 or something? Do we do anything on brake force, guys? I forget. Tell me. I don't think you do. I'll have to watch one of my other videos to know. Dude, I think we're going to get reverse thrust out of this too. Hold up. Wait a minute. 7. I thought so. Okay. So when you're in brake force, aileron over, 7 is the max. Then toggle down. And then the next thing you're going to do is, you can skip that menu. Lipo cells, cutoff volt, BC voltage. I ain't messing with any of it. It's going to be fine by default. Timing, motor rotate, counter, CW. That should all be good as well. Thrust reverse channel 7. I need to make it 8 because 7 for me is doing safe. Right? All right. Exit with save. But what switch did I put it on? Yeah. Shut your face. All right. So look at now. I need to go to channel assign, see where I put it. What I needed. Man, I know, dude. The battery's out. Fry Sky, whatever. Hidden Love. That's cool. Y'all do what you do. I'm not gonna. Channel 8 is the R knob. No, it's not. We're putting it on E, aux 8. And this is the beauty of these 20 channel joints, right? Oh, sick. Okay. Ha! I think we got it, man. This is cool. This is cool. But gosh, a beginner, holy moly, man. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're out. Throttle cut. It works. 6-channel receiver. Because there's no retracts, nose wheel steering, reverse thrust. Bet. I'm sorry, man. That's cool. That's cool. Getting full house kind of stuff out of not a lot. I'm sorry, man. You can't beat these. And I made that way harder than it needed to be. If I just bound this up, said yes to when it asked me if I wanted to use the already profile business, I'd have been done. I think we're going to grab the Sportics, though. And I'm going to say yes to them instead of doing it myself. Just because I'm curious what it does to flight modes and stability. What? How to do thrust reverse? Yeah, it's like somebody should almost pay me to do videos, right? Like full time. So I don't have to do it on my off time, which there's little of. You're right, boss. You're right. Let's get the Sportics. Let's get the Sportics out here and see what I can do. I'm not going to set this up because I don't think we did. It's going to be the same kind of deal. The AS3X Plus. Yeah, I want to get more familiar with it. And that's why I did it tonight with you guys, because I really do rely on the community to figure it out for myself as well. Okay, so let's go to, did I set up a Sportix? I don't think so. No. You got to know how to redo it or change it. Yeah. Well, I know how to do it. I just want to see what this new stuff's about. All right. Let's take my own advice. Yeah, and but that content's on it ain't on this plus business. Isn't this a 2mm in here? Yep. Let's take the prop off. Quit being an ass. I ain't stupid. We're taking the prop off, brother. I ain't nobody's fool. Fool. Make sure you have the biggest pair of channel locks ever for a little tiny nut, please. Being responsible. Model select. Yep. Okay, cool. We're going to set it up, man. Model type airplane. Reset the data. Model name. 4 Acro. We'll call this the Sportix. How about? Sportix. Aircraft type It's probably one. It's just normal, I assume. It doesn't even tell me to do it. That's all right, because we're going to do what we're doing, what it says. We're going with it on this one. All right, so let's plug it in. Go into bind mode. Receiver's flashing. Bind. Binding. Okay. One-time wiggle. So safe and in here. Now, do I want to load the file from the receiver? Preloaded smart model file. I'm going to let it do it this time. Load. This will overwrite all current model settings. If stock bind and fly model hardware has changed, the receiver's file may not work properly. Do not use without checking everything. Confirm. Please stand by while we download the configuration from the receiver. Number one, right to number one. Okay, so left, right. Throttle cut's already set. And the rates are already all over the place. Where's the other one? Yeah, I hate that part about it. But it is what it is. So yeah, we set this one up right now by the receiver saying yes. I don't usually do that. The only reason I don't like it is because I like the rates all in one switch, which you can still do. But I just want to go through it and see what leaving it alone does, basically. So we're in forward programming right now, gyro settings, safe select. Now I didn't do anything yet on the radio, nothing. Safe select channel. It says inhibit. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. The aux7, formerly known as aux2. And it's going to have us confirm this in a minute. Safe select channel aux7, AS3X is on. Safe select, scroll down to the bottom, turn it on. So now we're good. Flip through the modes and everything is as it should be. Now, what's neat about the Plus business is it seems like you are able to change gains in AS3X without having to factory reset it these days. Dude, we're done. Now, since all the rates are all over the place, I'm just going to make sure they're all full. Actually, I think, don't they do full different on this? Which one's the elevator? Can't stand that. We'll just do aileron. Okay. So high rate is on 0, I think. Yep. So I'm going to make everything on 0 to be in high rate for Safe. Yep, that's safe. All right, we're in safe. We're going back. I want to check this out. Go to safe select. But does it know I'm already on B? It must. Advanced menus, gyro settings. I don't need it's AS3X settings. AS3X gains. It's letting you get in there now. 1368.15. I think that's kind of cool where you can see what they're supposed to be. So if you do factory reset it, you can easily restore that. Left, up, right. It's dialed. And there's my throw. I think I'm cool, man. No, I didn't go get it. It went in because I was messing with it and I shouldn't have. No, I don't have one. I wish I did. I made a bunch of good videos on it. And then by the time I was done with the videos, I didn't have one anymore. But that's okay. It is what it is. Oh, yeah. Long gone. Say la vie. So I'm going to fly this one the way it is. And this should also be plus if I, turn it on. But man, I'm putting the rates where I want them though. Let's do that. This thing's done, dude. I mean, how easy was that? We're setting up the rates though the way I want them. All right. Why would low rate be number 2? Wouldn't you want more to coincide with the number 2 position on the switch? I would. Middle rate 70. I'm making it what I want. 85. Low. It's not 100. It's going to be, that means it's going to be saying the wrong things to me now, right? So how do you change that? Let's figure it out. All right. Now we're going to elevator. It's on switch C. We're going to make it F as well because it's how I roll. And having to change all of these is why I don't generally do it this way. But I wanted to see how much it did. And if there were a flat mix, it would have done it. But that's also how folks, when they get a plug and play, don't know how to do anything. Because if they rely on this to do it for them, they don't learn it. And I always ignore what this radio tells me anyway. All right, so now we're doing the rudder. Put it all on the same switch. So much easier for me. To keep track of if I do it the same way every time. You're a liar. Lies. Okay. So now that it's lying to me, I just want to turn that off or change it. I really never mess with voice, you guys, because I just have never wanted it. But let's check it out. Spoken flight mode. Sound utilities. Who messes with voice? Talk to me. I guess I'll try spoken flight mode. I don't need it. I just don't want it to be wrong, too. Audio events. And that is going, there it is, audio events. Switch changes, stepping reports, generic reports, flight modes. Let's just go to flight modes. Oh my gosh, I don't do all that. Stability mode, agility mode. Why didn't it say, does it say safe mode? What? I don't want any of it. No thanks. General. Let's see what that is. Step reports. You said step reports. Where was that? Jeez. I never wanted to be interrupted when I was making videos anyway. I'm good. Back. Let's see. Step-in reports. Yeah, that stuff's all wrong because I changed it. Switch change report, switch changes. Holy moly. Aileron. Switch C is not elevator anymore. It's F. Let's see what happens when you triple up one of these. Rudder, F. I see. High rate. Mid. Low. That's cool. Flight modes. I still don't like that. Switch changes. Let's go there. I'm surprised the switch change report doesn't give you the that's cool though, it's fine. All right. And then the
aileron, mid rates, elevator, rudder. Aileron, low rates, elevator, rudder. Aileron, mid rates, elevator, rudder. Aileron, high rates, elevator, rudder. Low rates, low rates, low rates, high rates. Low rates, low rates, high rates.
that's cool though, dudes. Let's go. C.
Low rates, low rates.
Inhibit.
Rudder, high rates.
Shut your face. G. Inhibit.
Low rates, high rates, low rates. Throttle cut off. Throttle cut on. Throttle cut on.
Okay.
Aileron, mid rates, elevator, rudder. Aileron, low rates, elevator, rudder.
All right then.
Aileron, high rates, elevator, rudder.
I can dig it. I do want to kind of get it to say what the modes are for the safe. It's all out of whack. Yeah, it is all on one now. Yeah. It lists the 3 surfaces, but it's right. F mode, normal mode. Bro, I don't want to type. What's that about? It just says normal mode. I'm good, bro. Speak. Switch B. I guess. F mode name, normal mode. I literally just wanted to say, yeah.
Flight mode selected.
Okay. Which one? Edit flight mode name. Nah.
Flight mode.
It shouldn't be hard to just say which one.
Position.
Okay.
Stability mode.
Okay. I'll go with that.
Aileron. Low rates. Elevator. Rudder.
Do you think you are AI? What? Most got it?
Aileron. Elevator. Rudder.
Yeah, man. It's good. Why did it tell me stability mode, though? Why? I don't need it to tell me because it's easy to figure it out, but I thought I'd play with it. It's done. This one's done. It's done. I think this plane's gonna rip. I'm looking forward to it. Neat. Neat. All right. I hope this works because these are not massive channel locks like before. That white prop is cool. I did have a Viper at the beginning of the show. And it's set up now. AS3S Plus Nosewheel business. All right, we're set. We're set up, dudes. I like the looks of that. Sportics and Viper. I got a 64, 70, and a 90 Viper, man. And I just put reverse thrust and nose wheel AS3X Plus on the 64. It may be worth messing with the tail wheel, but it's not going to have a dedicated servo to the wheel. It'll be the wheel and the rudder. It's 11:30. Yeah, 2 hours. I start at 9:30. But we'll be on over there. Man. We'll be on over there, Urban Legend, Tuesday. Are they still on? Because we can go over there and raid them. It did. Yeah, the white prop's cool. I'm pretty pumped about the Sportics, man. I cannot lie. I like the scheme on it, and I like the idea of a sport plane. Fairly nearly symmetrical airfoil and no dihedral. It should be exactly what it says. Pretty sporty. Yeah, man, I'm on still. Windows are a trick on some of these big trucks I'm messing with, bro. Are they still on, man? Because we go over there. I'm going over there. Wild Bill tomorrow night, guys. Real flight fly in. Let me see if they're on, dudes. They just got done. That's all right. Yeah, come join me over there Tuesday, man. Seriously. There's already a reminder he's got up on the channel. I posted it out on Instagram and Facebook. Come hang out with us Tuesday. It'll be cool. Yeah. It'll be all right. We're going to wrap it in just a few minutes. But yeah, I took my Creighton out to the skate park. I broke it. I fixed it. And I'm getting my Typhon 6S dialed in basically as a 4S e-buggy. So I'm going to have my low C ready to run, truggy 8 scale, and then that 6S Typhon is 8 scale. It's been in pieces for a while, so I ordered up everything I need to put it back together. So cheaper than buying the low C RTR buggy, which I want. But if I got a decrepit 6S Typhon sitting there, I at least need to fix it up and sell it or use it. Dude, yeah. I just pulled this off the printer a little while ago. This is the dashboard for the Travelall, and the window's cut. I printed off they give you a file for like a template for the window. And so I printed it off and then got as close as I could on the plastic and stuff. So yeah, I sliced this really thin and I cut this one really thin. I printed it thin, but not as thin. So then I cut it. It looks like hell, but it kind of sits in there nice and dresses up the front window area on Clifford, the big red truck. And I'm trying to finish up projects instead of, I want to start another print, like a whole nother truck, because I always do. But I want to get some more things done. Dude, Kelly's printing off a Carmen Gia, dude, for a 6. That looks killer. Just the shape of those is just so good. Anybody heard from David yourself? But yeah, dude, Warbird formation tomorrow. Let's go. Somebody call that out, and then we'll give it a shot. And whoever the stream is chasing should be in the back. And then I think we can get a lot of planes in the air. I think that'd be cool. And it just chill. Nothing too crazy. Just form up, fly some circuits. It'd be cool to be able to talk to each other. I suppose you can on Real Flight. I don't think I have that hooked up on mine. I'm on 9.5S still. I need to make it Evolution, but I haven't. But I'm getting out of here, you guys. We set them up. We got 2 of them set up pretty good on the new stuff. I feel like I have some understanding there. Yours has voice. Yeah, I have had it before. A 55 Merc body for the Red Cat. Hold on. I don't even know what that is. LRH 285 chassis. What's that? Yeah, and those aren't really the stream isn't really the best way to like sit down with a video and learn how to do something, but I wanted to just beat through it with you guys today. 64 lowrider chassis. So what's the 55 Merc body? What is that? Mercedes or Mercury? Montclair, Monterey, Coupe. The 1950? Damn. That's pretty sick. That's pretty mean. 1950 Mercury, Monterey, Coupe. I don't know if there's files for that out there. That's the thing. They got to exist already. If they exist, and I know the wheelbase, I mean, the rest would be on the modeler. That's pretty mean, though, dude. That's pretty mean. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Wild Bills. Tuesday, Urban Legend RC. I'm going to get out of here. We're out of here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. 3 later. You're too good to be forgotten. We will see you next time. Bye now. Boom.